Hi guys! So before I start, I want to have a quick disclaimer lamang that I am not a doctor, I am not a nutritionist, also I'm not a psychiatrist. Ang mga isi-share ko lang ngayon is based from what I experience and na-experience ngayon and ano yung mga ginawa ko para makapag-cope doon. And I hope and I think that it will help you lalo na sa mga nakaka-experience nito. It's also a way of you getting to know more about me. So I will start adding more sa unit na to and talking more about my experiences and my story. So somehow you can relate to it and maybe get lessons from it na pwede nyong magamit sa sarili nyo. Let me give you a quick background of how I grew up. When I was a kid, we're perfect family, kompleto. Mom and papa and mga kapatid ko were good, but everything turned into a chaos when my papa turned into alcoholic. My mother left, umalis siya because the abuse is too much. So umalis yung nanay ko, naiwan kami sa tatay ko, kaming apat na magkakapatid. And dun siguro nag-start yung chaos namin because we were so poor. Being with an alcoholic dad, it was hard for a kid like me. I was like 7 years old, 7 like kinder. So instead of my papa taking care of us, it's us taking care of him. We have to like take care of him because he is lasengo. He cannot feed us. He cannot do task. He's basically lost from depression and nakain siya ng depression, and as kids we struggle so much. So since mahirap nga kami, I didn't have the privilege to eat what I want. It's all about like working for food. Imagine when we were kids, we're just definitely just working for food. Nanghihingi sa mga pinsan, sa tita, binibigyan kami ng pagkain. Yun yung buhay namin. For a kid, you can't process pa that. Like, you don't know what trauma is like until you grow up, like until you realize, oh my god, that is abuse. Like, you're a kid and you're experiencing that, and kids should be nurtured, kids should be loved, kids should be like well taken care of, diba? And I didn't experience that, but syempre, diba, my dad is very loving naman, mapagmahal yung papa ko, kaso nga lang yung addiction nga sa alcohol, yun yung nakakain sa kanya. So it was hard. It was a hard life growing up hanggang sa teenager ako. Payat pa ako nun, hindi pa ako mataba. So diba, growing up, and I'm still like surviving on a surviving mode. Nakatira kami sa pinsan namin, and yung pinsan namin merong canteen. It's basically like working for food. Like, enable for you to makakain, kailangan magtrabaho ka. I can still remember like after school, mga 5 p.m. Mag-start na maghugas, natatapos kami hanggang 12 a.m. Ganun. Can't really eat what I want kasi nakikitira lang kami. And also, madami kami. Yung mga anak ng pinsan ko, tapos kami yung dalawang kapatid ko. So, marami kami. So, we don't have that privilege of asking for food, I want this food. So, we don't have that. Then, I got a job. Yung trabaho ko pa rin ngayon, yun pa rin yung trabaho to. Then, I have like money to spend from the food that I've been craving. I've been like dreaming to have cake, punta ng restaurant, kumain ng kumain, and that how the weight gain started. Ang daming importanteng tao na wala sa buhay ko. Yung mga nanay-nanayan ko, paunti-unti nawawala, namamatay, kasi may mga sakit din. So yeah, it's just relieving that pain over and over from my mom leaving, and eto na naman, like yung mga mahal ko sa buhay, like leaving, like dying and abandoning me. So it's the wound, like everyone is leaving, everyone is abandoning you. Like It's so sad. The pain, the rejection, the abandonment, everything creeps in. Ngayon ang malaki na ako. And ngayon na, kaya kong bumili ng pagkain. So, I turned my sadness into food. Doon na ako nag-start lumaki ng lumaki. So, what is emotional eating? Emotional eating is eating when you're emotionally distressed. It's associated when you are sad, you're grieving, may anxiety ka, or minsan naman, pag masayang-masaya ka, di ba? Minsan, pag masayang-masaya ka, gusto mong kumain ng masasarap, ganun. So, it's associated with the feeling, your emotions. So, napapansin nyo, pag nalulungkot kayo, gusto nyong kumain, di ba? Gusto nyong maibsan yung sakit. So, you turn into food. And minsan naman, boredom is also a feeling too. Pag nabobored ka, kain ka, mindlessly eating ka. That's also an emotional feeling. Ang emotional feeling, it's like cravings. Yung gusto mo lang kumain. Pero busog ka niya pero parang gusto ko ng cake. Parang gusto ko na ice cream. It's a feeling lang. It's a feeling. Hindi ka naman talaga gutom. Ang physical hunger naman, meaning gutom ka talaga. Like yung katawan mo, kailangan ng nutrients, kailangan ng energy para ma-satisfied. So your body is aiming for satisfaction. Hindi from the food yung lasa, but para ma-nourish yung katawan mo. So there's a difference between that. So kunwari, busog ka, after 20 minutes of eating, nakaisip ka naman, parang gusto ko ng cake ngayon, parang gusto ko ng ice cream. So it's just thinking of certain foods na matamis or maalat, something that you crave, that's emotional eating. It's actually your coping mechanism on how to numb the pain. It's actually your coping mechanism to get away from the pain, from the stress and anxiety, or also when you're feeling happy, so you want to eat. So it's emotional eating, and sometimes it can destroy you and can make you gain weight. And lalo sa atin na maraming problema, maraming pinagdadaanan. So yeah, we turn into food. So yeah, my life was like that. Pa-depressed then pataba ng pataba. I turned into food. Food was my comfort. Like anything I feel, I just turn into food. It's such a bad relationship with food. Paano natin to maiiwasan? Paano na natin to malalabanan? Ask yourself, is it physical hunger or emotional hunger? Kasi pag physical hunger talaga, nagugutom ka talaga, asing gutom ka. Pag physical naman, you're just craving. You're just wanting. You just want that certain flavor sa bibig mo. So, yeah, you have to differentiate that. You need to have a healthy relationship with food. Yes, okay, you're craving. You eat a little amount, malabanan lang yung bulong ng bulong sa utak mo na gusto mo niyan, but a little amount lang. Satisfy mo lang yung bibig mo, but don't overeat. Okay? Good relationship with food. Too much is too much. Exactly. Instead of turning into food, magsabi ka sa amin. Find someone that you can talk to about your struggles. Imbis na yung anxiety mo, yung depression mo is kumakain ka, doon mo nire-relieve, sabihin mo, talk to someone. Sa amin, you can post here. This is your support system. Pwede kayong mag-share. Marami ang nakakaranas nito. Halos lahat tayo nakakaranas nito. And all we need is to be heard and to be understood. And when you have that trigger na you're coming from emotional eating, you want food, you're craving, you're getting crazy over food, talk to us and we can get through it. Okay? One more thing, when you feel like you wanna eat, maglakad-lakad ka, do something else. Don't focus doon sa thought na gusto mong kumain. Mag-meditate, gumawa ka ng mga activity, i-distract mo yung sarili mo, manood ka ng TV, kalimutan mo yung thought ng food. And when you feel like this is getting out of your hand, then it's time to talk to someone. It's time to go to a doctor. And maybe he can help you with that. Yeah. I hope this one's help. Kasi, yung mga struggle nyo, yung mga pinupost nyo, naiintindihan ko. Kasi pinagdadaanan ko din yan. And magkakapatid tayo, mag-share tayo, magtulungan tayo. And, yeah. I love you guys. I hope na may natutunan kayo dito. And, we're all in this together. Tulong-tulong tayo. Okay? I love you guys. Bye.